First, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing green, white, and red, and weighing 122 pounds. He brings a professional record into the ring of 43 victories, 31 by knockout, with only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger from Mexico City, the former junior featherweight champion of the world, Marco Antonio Barrera. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white and black and weighing 121 pounds. His professional record, 43 victories, 26 by knockout with only 2 defeats. He comes to us from the streets of Brooklyn, New York, presenting the 3-time world title holder and reigning WBO junior featherweight champion of the world, Poison Junior Jones.
Okay, look, if you look here now, if he goes right here, I'm not going to call it low, all right? He went through all the instructions in the dressing room. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger? The champion. Let's get it on.
The questions from ringside are, will Barrera be cautious, too cautious even, after getting such a beating in the first fight? Will Junior Jones be too eager to repeat it?
I don't think Barrera will be too cautious because Barrera badly wants his title back.
Round 1 begins. Chapter 2, Junior Jones and Marco Antonio Barrera. Both fighters starting off working behind the jab, and Junior Jones loves that. He doesn't believe that Barrera can match jabs with him.
And I see why he doesn't believe that. When you have such a reach advantage on a guy, you usually don't think that he can out-jab you. Barrera seems very calm here, though.
Jones averaged 40 jabs per round in beating Barrera last fall in Tampa. You heard Larry say when he went through the punch stat numbers that would be a key to Jones's performance tonight. Does he keep that stick in Barrera's face?
Barrera seems very calm. He doesn't seem like he's worried at all about Junior. He doesn't seem concerned about Junior's power. All he wants to do is land a big punch on Junior. Barrera is very focused here tonight.
Barrera getting to Jones's body for the first time. That's his trademark, is good body work throughout the fight. Fires the left hook to the body as Junior comes in.
Well, the first thing I see that's different is he's trying to shoot the right over Jones's left.
Yeah, he's making Junior worry about his right hand some here early, instead of coming out getting worried about Junior's right hand right away.
Junior Jones, with the approval of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, got a big cortisone shot in the right hand prior to the fight. He says to us, I could break the right hand and I won't know it because of the cortisone. He's had hand problems before, and Junior says all punchers have hand problems.
And they do. Marco is fighting a very smart fight here, and he seems to be very strong right now.
But when he was at his best, Roy, he was dominating in the early rounds. He would just impose himself on his opponents. He's being much calmer, you're right. Can he win that way?
Yes, he can. His thing is to get used to seeing Junior's punches, wear Junior's body down, and then he'll try to overpower Junior. He can't just walk in on Junior now and overpower him because he knows that Junior is far too strong for that.
If you're a fan of HBO's Boxing After Dark, where Roy Jones Jr. is the regular expert commentator, you'll remember that series kicked off with a brilliant Barrera performance against Kennedy McKinney in a very tough fight, February of 1996 in the Forum. Kennedy McKinney was the man who kept Junior Jones from making the Olympic team in 1988.
What is Barrera doing to keep Jones from shooting that right hand. It looks like he's holding his left pretty high.
Much higher than before, much higher than I've ever seen him hold his left hand. But that's what you call making adjustments to win the fight. This shows you that he is here to win this fight tonight.
Tactical adjustments in the first round by Marco Antonio Barrera and Junior Jones, with much to think about as the first 3 minutes come to a close. And when we go to Barrera's corner, where Spanish is the preferred language, our interpreter is Ray Torres.
You got to pressure him without getting into the exchanges. You got to feint him out. Don't exchange punches with him. We have a long time, Marcos. You got to be loose. You got to be relaxed. You got to be sure of yourself.
And step. Don't stand right in front of this guy. Okay? Yep. All right, baby. You're working beautiful.
This has got to be up here, baby. Up
How
here.
you feel?
I feel fine.
Take a deep breath. Let it out slow.
You're boxing beautiful out there. Just start picking up. You're boxing beautiful.
Remember, everything off that chair.
Here we go. Second and out.
Primary voice in Jones's corner is that of Tommy Brooks, his trainer. Lou Duva working as a second in that corner tonight, and of course you'll hear from him. Duva is Tommy Brooks's father-in-law. And of course you'll hear more of Lou Duva when you tune to HBO tomorrow night to watch the delayed broadcast of Whitaker against De La Hoya.
One adjustment that has proven to be good was what we talked about Barrera's left hand. The only good right hand that he got caught with in that first round was that one right there at the end.
His strategy may be to make this fight go a distance, and believing that he can tire Jones out and get him in the second half of the fight.
And like I told you, Jones's Jones's thing would be if he's conditioned for this long fight or not. That's the way I think that a Marco Antonio Barrera should have fought Junior Jones the first time.
Well, Barrera only threw 36 punches by CompuBox statistics in round number 1, landed 12 out of 36. Jones threw 79, and that may be the reason that Harold Letterman, as you saw, scored the round for Junior Jones. Jones landed only 10 of 62 jabs in the first round, but throwing it is half the battle.
A bloody nose for Jones. Can that affect his breathing, Roy?
I don't think so, but I don't know because I never really had a bloody nose on a fight, so I couldn't tell you if it would be effective to his breathing.
Never had a bloody nose. All those amateur fights, 30-some-odd professional fights, never had a bloody nose, huh?
No, not yet.
Don't you think you're missing something?
I was wondering about that.
That was a good right uppercut by Marco Antonio Barrera.
And you can see the blood flowing from both nostrils of Junior Jones as Jones continues to pump the jab, and try to keep too busy for Barrera. There's a right hand over the top, partially blocked.
Barrera's fighting a very smart fight here. He's not going in and making it an early slugfest with this strong puncher. He's trying to let the puncher wear himself down. He's blocking a lot of punches, and he's also hitting Junior to the body. That's very smart for Barrera to do. Junior should invest in some body shots himself here.
There's one of those hard left hooks to the body by Barrera. Number 1 weapon.
Another good left to the body by Barrera. There goes Junior throwing a good body shot right there.
Jones coming back with combinations. Barrera shooting the jab up top. Both men spending some time on body punching here in round number 2. Tactical battle underway. Barrera punctuates the round with another hard left hook to the body and then chases Jones to the ropes and takes a left hook from Jones for his trouble.
There was still some great body punching at the end of that round by Barrera.
Now, you're standing right in front of this guy. I told you can't stand in front of this guy. All right? Here you go, Don. Get up there. You cannot stand in front of this guy, okay? I need you to throw your shot, take a half step, move away, all right?
but it's caved in on this side, but that's what I mean. It's okay right now, but I think it's busted.
All right, now look.
I think Jones knows it.
This round, I need you to throw the jab.
Keep bend down and keep throwing punches. You got to keep your left hand up and keep punching with it. So you can do some harm to him. You need to throw a lot of punches, especially that left.
Come on.
Yeah, you can see playing more defense and punching off of that defense with a good body punch. Barrera says that if he wins his title back, he'll be perfect again. If he can fight more rounds like that, he'll be perfect again by his standards.
Well, a lot of people doubted whether Marco Antonio Barrera could legitimately change his game coming in here, but so far he's been as good as his word. He has fought differently than he did in Tampa in November.
And he's fighting a very brilliant fight here.
Right hand over the top by Barrera. Junior getting a tiny bit more tentative with the jab because of those right hand counters by Barrera.
And a little bit desperate with that right hand.
Come on.
He's getting a little bit frustrated because he can't hit Barrera like he did in the first fight. This defense Barrera has brought to this fight is making a big difference on the way that this fight should come out.
Well, Barrera's never been known for head movement, but he's had a little bit of it here tonight. Junior Jones was landing right crosses. Early in the bout here, he's mostly missing right crosses.
Another thing that I can tell you is good for Barrera is that every time he makes Junior miss with a big punch, he tries to counter.
What can Barrera do to counter what, Jones do to counter what Barrera's changes are?
Well, it's difficult because that was his best punch. What he should be doing, or what he should have done already, was start faking the jab and coming around Barrera's right hand with a left hook. That would offset his right hand or get Barrera's mind off of his right hand. Then he would be able to land the right hand.
So fake the left jab up top and then hook to the body?
Nope. Fake the left jab, make Barrera reach for the left jab, then hook around the right hand of Barrera.
So you're saying hook off the jab.
Right. This will make Barrera stop looking for the right hand and want to block the hook.
But we don't know if that's in his arsenal.
Well, if it ain't, then it's going to be a long night for him.
By and large, only the really good fighters can hook well off the jab, right, Roy?
By and large, you got a point there. But Junior is a pretty good fighter.
Well, he's got a lot of technique, no question about it. He worked with Joey Fariello for many years before the Brooklyn trainer died. And he gives Fariello credit for having taught him boxing technique.
I think he may be dependent on his right hand a little bit too much tonight.
And obviously, much of the Barrera game plan aimed at taking away Junior's right hand. First take away the jab, then take away the right cross.
Barrera seems to be in control right now.
That was a right hand by Barrera.
Exactly what I was about to say.
Thank you, Roy. And incidentally, tomorrow night at 10:30, your chance to see last Saturday's Whitaker De La Hoya fight. If, in fact, you missed it the first time around, decide for yourself who really won. Opinion at ringside, widely divergent. We'll have the fight and both fighters with us in the studio right here on HBO, 10:30 Eastern tomorrow night.
3, 4, 5, and take a half step either way, okay? All right.
Quarterback going to put the pressure on it.
Look, when he's firing, when he's stepping, you got to keep your hands up, just like we work on in the gym, okay? All right, keep them hands up. And I need 3, 4, 5.
Even if it's the last couple of seconds, don't exchange punches with him. You can get him real easy by outboxing him.
It's really interesting.